In our current year or current generation, everybody wants to become either an anime watcher, an otaku, or weeaboo, or pedophile. They're all the same things, guys. Due to the fact that the anime community has blossomed into this mainstream Super Saiyan god of bullshit, everybody wants to watch anime. And before I get deeper into this video, I just want to say that this video is meant for people that want to start watching anime, because if I FBI, open up! To tell you the truth about anime, and you, the viewer, that's probably not really watched any anime, you probably only saw like a commercial on your TV, or saw a small YouTube video, or saw it on TikTok or on Pornhub, and you want to get into anime. It looks interesting, and I know the first thing you're going to do is ask a friend or family member, and you're definitely going to have a friend in your friend group that watches anime, or even in your family. That's how much the parasite has spread. And when you ask this person, is anime good, the first thing this guy or woman is going to say is that, yeah, anime is awesome, you should go check it out. This is not true. And in fact, if you believe this, you are very, very far away from the truth. So anime is good in the same sense that cocaine or weed is good. What I'm just trying to say is that anime is a drug. In fact, anime is worse than that. Anime is an infection. You know what? Worst. Anime is a parasite. You know what? Just fuck the rest. Let's just go with drug. And I know most people are going to be like, how is anime the same thing with drugs? Bitch slap. Well, let me give you similarities between drugs and anime. So, you know the same way steroids increases like your physical abilities? Well, after watching about 100 episodes of subbed animes, you're probably going to develop a Sharingan, and you're probably going to be the fastest reader in the whole entire world. You know the same way drugs make you violent? Well, anime is also going to make you violent too. Because when somebody says that Saitama can defeat Goku with one punch, you're going to become very, 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 very violent. When somebody says Itachi is stronger than Madara, ugh. And for the last example, I can't really explain this in a short form, but okay, let's just do it. You know when you smoke a whole lot of weed and then you understand the philosophy of the whole entire world? When you watch animes like Code Geass or Death Note, you're gonna feel as if you know the philosophy of the whole entire world. And guys, you know the same way drugs change you after you take too much of them in a certain amount of time, or let me just use certain amount of years, it's the same way anime changes you. Like, after watching a whole lot of anime, you're going to start going through different transformations, like Goku.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
So yeah, the first transformation is anime tester. You know, the first time you smoke weed, you're like, wow, this is amazing. I mean, I know it's different from different people, but for most people it's like, wow, this is amazing. It's the same thing with anime testers. They're just about to get their first taste of anime. And how do you become an anime tester? Well, probably a friend or family member probably forced you or pushed you into the depths of anime. You get what I mean. You're about to start watching anime. That's basically what I'm saying. So yeah, you test your first anime. It's probably something popular, maybe something like Demon Slayer, the so-called best anime ever. And then, because you started with such a good anime, you're like, I need more. You know, the drug is taking over your body. You want more of it. And then you start searching the entire internet for more animes. And you're probably going to start up as an action/comedy anime watcher. I mean, that's how everybody started, I guess. I mean, I started like that. The first anime I watched was Bleach. So yeah, you go into the next stage, which I like to call anime watcher. So yeah, right now you're still not yet in anime watcher stage. You're still only watching action animes. You're not yet an anime watcher. But then one day a friend that also likes anime just gives you a slice of life anime. And you watching slice of life animes doesn't yet make you a full anime watcher, but you started watching other types of animes, and after you've watched a slice of life anime, you realize that other type of animes are actually good. Then you decide to test the sport anime. Maybe you start with the greatest sport anime ever, Kuroko. Then your mind is totally exploded. And then you probably watch IQ, another very good sport anime, and your mind also gets exploded. And yeah, maybe you test an isekai anime like Konosuba, then your mind also gets exploded. Then you finally get introduced to the ultimate, the epicest and most developed and most beautiful form of anime ever, hentai. And then after you finally watched hentai and you love it, you're now an anime watcher. Next stage is the otaku stage. I mean, in this stage, you like anime and you're proud of being an anime watcher, but you don't love anime yet. I mean, you're not going to get into a life-threatening argument over who is more powerful between Goku and fucking Saitama. But yeah, you like anime. You're not going to get into serious arguments. You're not going to insult and threaten somebody's life over who is more powerful between Goku and Saitama. You just love anime. You're probably in the matured stage of an anime watcher. You're a matured watcher of anime, yeah. But then you start watching more animes, and then you start realizing the philosophy, and then you start realizing how much you love anime, and then you finally develop into one of the strongest forms of an anime watcher, a weeaboo. And in this form, there's no going back. You can never stop watching anime in your weeaboo transformation. You can never stop. In this form, you're so addicted to anime that you believe anime is your only friend and your one true love. In fact, anime becomes your Jesus, your Lord and personal Savior. In this form, you speak to anime and anime speaks to you back. When you sleep, you dream of anime. When you eat, you think of anime. Anime becomes your one true love. In fact, you could kill for anime. In fact, you would rather watch an episode of Dragon Ball than have sex with your probably beautiful girlfriend that is looking for attention. And in this form, there's certain things that happens to you. First of all, you become a power scaler, which means that you start basing every anime fight based on feats and power scaling instead of just your favorite character. I mean, this is the only good thing about being a weeaboo. You kind of start having common sense about how anime fights should be, and Saitama cannot fucking beat fucking Goku because Goku is a fucking universal character, and Saitama serious punch can only cut clouds into two. But yeah, in this form, you're ready to kill anybody if they say anime is shit. Like, you're literally ready to stab somebody and burn his entire house and kill his entire family if they say anime is shit, or if they say something like, oh, Saitama can defeat Goku. And also in this form, you start wanting everything that is related to anime. You're gonna want to buy anime toys, anime pillows. Yeah, you're just gonna do a whole lot of weird shit in this form. And after years and years and years of being a weeaboo, you start changing. You start becoming something different, something more powerful, something evil. You may become a manga reader. So yeah, guys, I'm done with the video. You know, if you guys did not notice, I'm very depressed. So yeah, subscribe if you want to. Peace out.